my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. My name is Janine, and today we're going to do a reading about raising actually the vibration. We're going to see what is weighing your energy down, what your soul is ready to release, and how to shift into a higher vibration. And at the end, we're gonna ask a card from your spirit guides, just end card, to see what it is that they want to give you as last advice. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everybody. Please keep that in mind. Do not try to push anything on your situation. If it doesn't resonate, it does not resonate. This reading is for somebody who needs to hear it at this moment in time. Also, if I talk about a king or a queen, it's about the energy, not about the genders. And I do give private readings, so if you'd like one yourself, all the information is in the description box below. And I will also put it on the screen. Let me put this over here. I'm also using the In-Between Tarot deck to clarify the overarching energies. The In-Between Tarot deck by Janine Warrington. It's a beautiful deck. It showcases the energies in between the major or minor arcana. It gives a whole different way of reading energy, which I really appreciate. So wait a second, put this over here. Let me get your cards out. It's over here. It's been a while since doing readings again. I have been very busy. Some of you might know, not all of you, but I immigrated to a different country, and there's a lot that comes along with that. So I had to take a pause and really work on that. So let me get your last card. So my apologies for taking so long. Just one, please. Just one. I'm only taking the ones that really pop out. Yes, okay, now you've gotten two. Let's see here. We have this one and this one. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, let's start with what is weighing down your energy. You have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is an energy of feeling anxious, having stress-related energy around you, chaotic energy, maybe even not seeing clearly about a situation, feeling like something is just not clear to you as well, because she's holding her hands across her face. There is an how do you say? I don't want to say cautionary tale with this card, but sometimes it does imply that because you cannot see something clearly. There might be this energy around you that is, how do I say that correctly? It might feel even bigger, and not for all of you, because some of you are really in some kind of situation that is just a lot to handle. Because again, this is also a stress card, so something is keeping you up at night. But the overthinking part has a dominant presence here. The overthinking, the overanalyzing, something has got you in some kind of chokehold for some reason. We're gonna clarify. I have some clarifications over here. We're gonna see what this is all about. But the Nine of Swords is something has almost come to an end, but it's almost like maybe for some of you need to make the next step for something. There might be a little bit of fear attached to that, because this is also a fear card. So let's see. We're gonna see, Pisces. We're gonna see what we can do about this. Okay. We have the Page of Swords going to the Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords is generally a card. English is not my first language, but Page of Swords is generally. Oh my God, I don't know why I cannot say that word. Most of the time, it's a card about information, getting information, researching something, not taking something at face value, I should say, really diving deep into something. Maybe some of you got some news about the situation that has just given you some form of headache, some anxious energy, nervous energy, and it's just got you all riled up. Page of Swords, this is a person, I don't know if the card is the, how do you say that? The camera is too far away, but I hope you can see it, because there's a person here that is, has his fingers around his eye. Like I don't want to say he's swearing something, but he sees something. He has seen something. Maybe the truth about the situation. Maybe something was stagnant, not moving. And for some of you, you might be dealing with some information to wanting to move ahead. Because for some reason, I'm being drawn to the birds behind him. Birds, white birds. There's this energy with white birds for me, talking about some truth, some clarification, some swift energy coming by, giving you the information that it is that you need. And with the mountains in the back, like the icy mountains, something felt stagnant, something was still. And also because the sword is laying down in the grass, but it's in the dark. So something, some truth, because swords for me is also truth as well. Something feels like there might have been something hidden or not coming to the forefront. But you are standing in the light. Maybe you are holding back about maybe saying something, or you have some knowledge, you have gained some information about a situation, and you might be thinking, how do I go about it? Because the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords is going to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords mostly talks about life-changing endeavors or situations, just turning your life around, about whatever that might be, but just a completely 180 here. So there might be for some of you some information that you're dealing with that is a lot to handle. But I do have a feeling that you know what it is that you need to do. But for some reason, something is weighing you down, in the sense that it feels, I don't know if it's a lot of responsibility, or we're going to see what this is all about. You have the High Priestess, and you also have the High Priestess over here. And I like that you have the High Priestess over here and over here as well, because what in the same energy, what is weighing you down, you also know what it is that you need to raise your vibration. I like that part, Pisces. You have the high vibration, you have the high vibration card, but you have the High Priestess going to the Empress. It's about the energy, not about the genders. The High Priestess is living in between two worlds at moments, feeling like you, also secretive, also not telling this. Again, I feel like there might be some information for some of you, or something you know, or something that is unaware to you, because not all situations going to be the same. Some of you need to get some answers about something, but you have not all the components. You don't have all the just not everything in order for you to proceed on something, because there is something that I feel like you want to proceed on, but it's just you have the Nine of Wands as well. Oh my God, Pisces, you're tired. Okay, but the High Priestess, so some of you might be bottling up a lot of things at the moment, keeping to yourself. With the High Priestess going to the Empress energy, that also talks about knowing your worth, feeling like you are worthy of whatever it might be that you're working on. For some of you, there might be a baby on the way, not all of you, and you might have struggles dealing with that, because your environment might not be up to what it is that you would like it to be. But again, that is not for all of you. Again, I feel like this, let's keep it general, in the sense that there might be some information that I feel like you're holding on to, or you're not aware of. You need some answers, could go either way. That is keeping you in some form of limbo. And you want to proceed at something, so something can come to you. Some of you might be waiting on some answers as well. Because with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like you've been tested, you're burned out here. Some of you might have been dealing or planning, I should say, trying to get something in order. Maybe, again, I feel like some of you might be putting all the components into place so something can come your way, or you can see, you're looking at something for the future. But again, I'm being drawn to the fact that these two people, so there's a person, a figure carrying the other figure in a dark wood, forest, in the dark forest, but they are holding on to their own light here. So there's something here that you're holding on to. That's why I feel like there might be, I feel like I want to say there are oh, that's always the case, but there are always two sides to a story. But for some reason, I feel like you are holding on to your side of the story because you have the answers that you need, but there's still something missing here. I'm also being drawn by the two wands on the ground that are just out. It lets me know that if you have been working with a partner or someone that is close to you, you might have gone a long way with something, but it feels like it's maybe for some of you a never-ending story. Again, Nine of Wands is an energy of having your walls up, but also being a wounded warrior, feeling tested all the freaking time. Maybe some of you are dealing with people that just don't see your way forward, or you've been carrying, because again, this is a person carrying someone else. Maybe some of you have been caring for a person that is unable to care for themselves. Some of you might do that. That's, again, a heavy job to lift, but some of you might be in that situation. Because the Nine of Wands is going to the Ten of Wands. It lets me know the Ten of Wands is always a card of feeling tired, carrying. It's most of the time it's someone carrying a lot of wands, a lot of energy from other people, and they are almost there to drop it. But still, this is the card of Nine of Wands, letting me know that you're still carrying something that you would actually, if you could, but I feel, Pisces, that you have a high responsibility when it comes to this situation, what it might be for you, that you need to carry this, because I feel like you are the only one in your mind, maybe, or in your surroundings, that can carry whatever this burden is for you. And I don't want to say a person can be a burden, but if you're tired and someone is already leaning on you for more support, and you are there to give, but at a certain point you have to look at, okay, am I giving from an empty cup myself? Because it's a burnout energy, a draining energy, and it's a lot. Some of you might be dealing with a smaller child, not all of you, but it could be the case, because Page of Swords is a younger energy. I have a baby here on the card as well. I have this person carrying someone else that is, I don't want to say, I don't want to say weak, but maybe in need of more support. So some of you might be supporting someone, but it's kind of draining your energy, and I feel like you're looking for a way out to see how to move ahead on something. But let's see what your soul is ready to release. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this is quite, how do I say that? Important, I should say, because what is ready to release? If we talk about the Queen of Wands, she's very independent, very much a person that is a leader, not a follower. She inspires people. People want to be in her energy because she is just attractive, in the sense that her energy is magnetizing for people. They want to be near her. They want to look up to her. They want to see what she's up to. But the Queen of Wands is someone that finds a solution when other people are looking around and don't see anything. She knows how to create something when other people are just not so creative. Let me put it like that. I feel like what you're ready to release with the Queen of Wands, some of you really would like to be just independent, not having this, how do I say that? Big responsibility of carrying a situation all on your soldier. Okay. I wanted to say shoulder, but I said soldier. So I feel like you might be feeling that you're in some spiritual warfare, in a sense that you are carrying like the war and soldier energy on your shoulders. Yeah. So let's see, with the Queen of Wands, where you have the Hanged Man going to the Death card. Again, I feel like you're in some form of suspension, in some form of waiting energy, but also needing to surrender to a situation that you're in. I don't want to say there's an accepting energy around it, but a little bit, in a sense that I feel like you would like to transform this situation, so it yeah, transform, change the situation, because the Hanged Man is going to the Death card. The Death talks about transformation, death and rebirth, a whole new beginning, burning down the foundation so something new can happen. And we have this fire energy just above their head. There's also an enlightenment about this situation. Maybe you're waiting for someone as well to take up the responsibility or to see the light here in the situation, because I feel there's again this big old heavy energy, I want to say, Pisces, that is weighing you down, and you're so ready to burn it all down, because for some of you, you might have put yourself in a position where people are coming to you. People are wanting your advice, people wanting your support, and that's a good friend to be. That is loyal. That is a beautiful trait to have, my beautiful Pisces. But again, if you are not in balance, it's just draining energy, and we need to discern that energy. If it's weighing us down, that we need to release and see how we can free ourselves from people that also need to take up their own responsibility, accountability, because you cannot be there carrying the whole freaking world on your shoulders. I want to keep, wow, I want to keep saying soldier. Soldiering on. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is a responsible energy. The King of Pentacles is someone that people go up to. They want to know, how can I reach for something? How can I get advice? King of Pentacles is that advisory person, that responsible person, that hardworking person. So I feel like, again, I feel like your whole reading is screaming, wanting to lay down some form of responsibility. And not to say that you're wanting to leave someone in the cold. Again, I feel that this is coming from an energy of, I've carried the whole freaking load on my shoulders. It's almost like, I want to say, you're feeling like Atlas, carrying the world on your shoulders. I should stop saying that word because it's annoying me, because I want to keep saying soldiers, shoulders. For some of you, it might be something here. But this is letting me know, because you're going from the King of Pentacles, and this is also a very how I say that, something that is important, because you go from the King of Pentacles and then you go to the Page of Pentacles, and that's it's not a natural step in the tarot deck, I should say, because the King is giving to the Page of Pentacles. There's still a Queen in between. There's no Queen in this. It's going from the King to the Page, which lets me know this is you needing to provide some knowledge to someone else, or carrying some responsibility over a smaller person. And it's not even maybe in age, but just in an emotionally aware, spiritually aware, someone that is just doesn't have the depth to whatever it is that they need, and they need you to carry them towards something, or you feel like you are carrying the situation, because I can't say person, but this could be just a situation that I feel like you need to soldier through, work on it, and feel like you need to carry on, but it's a lot. And there's a need to want, I feel like you also want to be able to lean on someone. We also have the Knight of Wands going to the Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands is an impulsive energy. Knight of Wands is someone that is impulsive. They don't think something through. There's a fun aspect to it, but there's an irresponsibility. Irresponsibility, is that the correct term? There's an immature energy around this. Some of you might have been so fed up with the strictness, the responsibility, that you just want to have some fun. Or you're dealing with a situation that is just immature, and you wish that, because it's going to the Queen of Wands, you might be dealing with someone that is rigid in their way, but they are also thinking themselves stuck. But more so, I think for you, my beautiful Pisces, I feel like the Knight of Wands going to the Queen of Wands It's this energy of release, wanting release, going towards unknown territory, maybe somewhere you've never been before, just to have a new environment, just to have a new experience, just to have not the world on your shoulders. Walking away, wanting to open up a new door, and just a new adventure. Just a new adventure. Wanting to be impulsive. Or you're dealing with someone that has this immature behavior. Could go either way. How to shift into a higher vibration. Again, we have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, you had it also over here. I feel like there's a lot that you're keeping in. You're observing, because the High Priestess is very much observing energy. Observing a situation, feeling in between, but also feeling cautious. Because the High Priestess energy she's a cautious energy, a warned person. How do I say that? A cautious person, I should say. And wanting to see, okay, how is this all gonna pan out, and listening to your intuition as well, because something has been on your mind definitely, with that Nine of Swords here as well. Let's see here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you want to work something out for you, follow your star. You see the star above her head? It's letting me know that there is something that you want to follow, that you want to go through, and there's an eagle up there. So there's freedom, wanting to work on something that is in your personal development, is all yours, because the 8 is also the number of the self. So there is this definitely, because I wanted to say in the beginning 8 of Cups, but it's the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups is walking away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling anymore, but it's the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this, again, because we have the High Priestess, there's this in-between energy, knowing that you want to do something for yourself, but also knowing that you have some responsibility that you just cannot exactly walk away from. But we'll see, because we also have the 5 of Swords going to the 6 of Swords. 5 of Swords is mental conflict. This person is walking into the water, walking away, going towards something that was a war scene. Something that was a war scene, all these people laying on the ground, defeated, and this one person just walking away towards, well, there's no sun, but there is this really red energy, what's letting me know Mars energy. There might have been an environment that you are in at the moment that is just a little bit, I want to say it's negative. People not listening. I was talking about the fact that this Queen of Wands, because for some reason I don't do reversals, but I was getting reversal energy with the Queen of Wands as well. That you might be dealing with someone that knows, that thinks they know what it is that's good for them or for a situation, and for you as well. And you might be dealing with someone that is not happy to please, or not easy to please, I should say. And with the 5 of Swords is letting me know that there could be some form of mental conflict. This 5 of Swords energy is always nobody's winning energy. So it's recognizing that there is a situation here that is clouding or not supporting your evolution. I feel like it's something that needs to be recognized so you can make a change, because you have the Queen of Swords. And it came out with the Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Wands, this is letting me know, because the Queen of Swords is going to the King of Swords. It is using your words, using your boundaries, letting people know how it is, how you want to be treated, what it is that you need, being direct, looking towards the future, not wanting to take step backs. And really taking back your power, I should say. Because with the Ace of Wands, this is creative energy. This is a new endeavor. This is just doing your own thing. Ace of Wands is divinely guided. Just having your energy back as well. Because again, this is a tired energy that you're feeling right now at the moment, Pisces. Because here, this beautiful light is huge. And here she's carrying it, but she's too tired to carry. Here she's not even touching it, because she's doing something that is so in alignment with what it is that she needed, and it's been lit up by a hand in the sky. Again, I feel like universe is wanting to lit up your energy, your spark again, so you can do what's necessary for you. Because I think there's a situation that is just draining you, just asking too much. And with the Queen of Swords, it's letting me know, because I'm getting the Alice in Wonderland, Queen of Hearts. I'm hearing her, the Queen, say, off with their hats. I'm getting that energy. And with the Queen of Swords, there is this energy around her that she is the single person, but for a reason. She is the widowed person. She is the queen that has been through a lot, but going through all of that, she does know what her boundaries now are. She does know what it is that she needs in order for her to move towards the future, because Queen of Swords is future orientated. She looks towards what's on her past. She doesn't want to deal with bullshit from the past. She is off with the heads kind of energy with that. And I feel like it's letting you know that there's a new adventure waiting for you, and something has run its course, my beautiful Pisces. Something has run its course, and I feel like Spirit is wanting you to look at that so you can release yourself from that, because I feel, looking at these cards, Pisces, that you definitely know what it is that you need to release. I feel like you know what it is that you need to let go of, or have a conversation with someone that this is not the way forward anymore. Let's get one last advice card to wrap up your reading, my beautiful Pisces. Let's see for Pisces. Yeah, this is all about you taking action, this card. The last one that you have here. It actually says, Maya, this is your time to learn and study for your personal growth and finding your purpose in life. The angels will help you and guide you throughout this process. Even this card is letting me know at the end, there's something that's draining your energy. You need to let go of something and work on your own personal development, because something has run its course and you need to do what's right for you. Pisces, I do hope that something resonated for you. If it did, please hit that like button. It's a small effort from your side, but it means the world to me. Let's keep raising those vibrations, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.